Poland is a country of picturesque cities and towns, peaceful, cozy and green. Life there goes on at a stable pace, without hurry, sudden shifts or radical changes. There is, however, a category of challenges which, despite the passing of time, does not solve itself on its own, therefore cannot be subject to the same processes that determine the life cycle of any given town. To solve it, at least 4 ingredients are necessary: strong leadership, environmental awareness, human empathy, and money, perhaps in this exact order. This problem consists in heavy, polluted winter air, full of harmful substances. In the majority of cases, it's caused by outdated household heaters, where not only low-quality coal is burned, including mining byproducts, but also wet wood, rubbish, synthetic materials, plastics, varnished articles, and other items containing rubber, glue, even batteries and electronic devices. Such air not only has a harmful impact on human health, but also persistently labels Poland as a backwater country in terms of civilizational progress. One that doesn't seem to understand what is meant by mutual respect at local community level. Even though burning wood and coal for heating is nearly as old as mankind itself, in chemical terms, contemporary pollutants coming from combustion are infinitely more complex and harmful than ever before. Of course, it's very easy to think that the biggest reason behind it is shortage of money, but it's simply not true, at least in a large percentage of cases. When you think about air quality in Poland, what comes to mind first is probably the biggest cities in the south of the country. However, especially in the autumn-winter season, large cities often enjoy much cleaner air than the small ones that surround them. Thanks to strong environmental awareness, they increasingly address the challenge head-on multiple fronts. They also implement more and more daring, at times even radical measures. Kraków, for example, now has the biggest number of monitoring stations and air monitoring sensors in Poland. The city also has the biggest number of both electric and hybrid buses. Every year, over 4,000 outdated heaters are being replaced with environmentally friendly ones. In 1 year alone, users of city bikes make 2.5 million kilometers, while car traffic is gradually being pushed out of the city center in favor of continuously modernized public transport network. The number of bicycle routes is also on the rise, as well as infrastructure for pedestrians. In 2019, burning both coal and wood will be banned within the city perimeter. The city still has a long way to go. However, both the number of actions already being undertaken, as well as their diversity, now itself put Kraków on the right track to solve this problem over the next few years. It will not disappear so quickly, however, if environmental awareness in the many municipalities surrounding Kraków will continue to be so marginal, and the number of outdated environmentally harmful heaters will stay at between 10 and 20,000. In small towns, even awareness of the problem, let alone its scale, is often missing, because it hasn't occurred to anyone that even the simplest of pollution monitoring devices could be really useful. In winter, the level of harmful PM10 and PM2.5 particulate matter is often several times higher compared to large cities. Suspended in their own ignorance and negligence, as well as legal gaps that can be exploited in many ways, they often pay the highest price for simple human folly without even realizing it. Fumes of toxic smoke eddying in the evening light of street lamps cause headaches, and as shown by research, lead to higher risk of cardiovascular diseases, as well as heart attacks and strokes. No matter how many hybrid and electric cars and buses will move around your city or whether the nearby industry complies with modern environmental requirements, or how big a challenge is created by traffic congestion, if lack of environmental awareness continues to play such a big role, and fundamental respect for others cannot be assumed as a matter of principle, not much will change. Clean air is not about one gesture of an important politician. It's about thousands of small steps instead, starting with you and your immediate surrounding. It's about maturity, responsibility, and simple decency across barriers and divides.